Bhandara, a district in the Vidarbha region of Maharashtra. Today life is beautiful here. There are lush green fields. The markets are bustling. And there is joy and prosperity at home. But earlier, life was not like this.
Earlier there was nothing here. Life was very difficult. There were no crops. Everything was barren and we used to work day and night. That's how our life was.
The conditions were very difficult in our childhood because of drought. We had not much available to eat food. So we survived on wild vegetables and do not know what all we ate because we had no other option in our life. So what can you do?
The problem was not merely of few villages, but of the entire region.
Those days we used to not get water for our crops.
The year when there was good rainfall, there is good crop. No rain, crops are damaged.
To provide relief from these problems, Bawantadi Dam project was conceptualized. This project was going to benefit both the states of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. So a partnership was formed between the two states for coordination and administrative purposes.
At the time the project started, there was an arrangement between government of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra according to the agreement. And according to that agreement, the cost of the construction of the dam was to be divided 50-50 between two states, Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh.
Finally, with the collaboration and hard work from both the states, the dam was completed. Even though the dam was built and some canal work was done, it did not provide much relief to the people.
Work started, but later it stopped. Then we started to think whether the Bawantadi project will ever be completed or not.
The dam was built. We waited. After that, the canal was built. Again, we kept waiting.
The main canals used to get water, but the places where there were no canals, they used to receive very little water. The water we used to get was not at all enough for farming.
Projects that have been around for a long time. We aimed at completing these projects. 99 such projects are aimed on 1/4/2016, and we tried to complete them in a timely manner. The most important projects in these 99 projects is the Bawantadi project.
हमारी सरकार प्रधानमंत्री कृषि सिंचाई योजना पर ही करीब 1 लाख करोड़ रुपए खर्च कर रही है। इतनी बड़ी राशि हम लगा रहे हैं ताकि देश में जो सिंचाई परियोजनाएं 30-30, 40-40 साल से अधूरी थी, लटकी हुई थी, उन्हें पूरा किया जा सके।
Under PM-KSY, emphasis is being laid on conservation and distribution of water so that the mission of per drop more crop may not just be a vision, but it should more importantly benefit farmers. Eventually, the work gained momentum and Bawantadi project was completed. The dam is built on Bawantadi, a tributary of the Venu-Ganga in the Godavari basin. Its length is 6,420 meters and maximum height is 31 meters. In the central part of the dam, there is a 220-meter long Pugi-type spillway. This spillway has 6 gates of 15 by 12 meters, from which 12,616 cumex water can be drained out. On the right bank of the river is a 308-meter-long earthen dam. From the left bank of this dam, a canal of length 80.52 kilometers emerges. This canal irrigates 29,412 hectares of land annually of the Balaghat district of Madhya Pradesh. And the 26.7 kilometer long canal that originates from its right bank irrigates fields spread across 27,708 hectares in the Bhandara district of Maharashtra.
We started getting water only when the canal was built in Sikri. Small drains were built, and from the drains we got water in an organized manner.
Now the canals have been built. We have a good facility. It is very good for our paddy crops, and we are getting massive benefits from it.
To ensure that every field gets water, a robust canal system was built. In this, the main canal was divided into various distributaries. These distributaries then flow into several minors. From minors, water branches into sub-minors, and in this way, water reaches every field.
The incomplete work of the canal has also been completed, and today all the farmers here are getting water. We are happy because the canals have started. We can increase our earnings by our crops.
We are extremely happy because now we can increase our earnings by our crops. Once, twice, several times, we are able to grow more crops. So we can harvest several times, and we are convinced this only because of Bavantadi.
Now the situation is good. We can easily do good arrangements for our animals now. Business is good and we are profiting a lot.
As soon as the project got completed, there was newfound enthusiasm amongst the farmers in this region. When the canal started, the water level in the area increased. Now farmers have enough water for their fields as well as their houses.
Water levels of canals, wells and fields have increased. Water levels have increased in wells, ponds and lakes everywhere. Like the harvest is good.
Nearly 30 to 40% water has increased in the wells. With the arrival of Bavantadi, the water level of nearly 180 villages has increased. So now we can just scoop out water by our hands.
Due to the rising water level, the number of wells in this area have increased from 214 to 850. Water user associations were formed in this region for proper distribution of water from canals, so that conservation, distribution and management of essential resources like water can be achieved by partnering with the very people who use it, know the need and its importance. Government of India wants to connect more and more farmers to these water user associations.
This water users association is formed with the participation of the villagers. The residents are part of this association, and since they have full knowledge of the area, they are able to plan, manage and arrange water from the outlet to the fields very efficiently.
With the help of the association, each and every farmer is able to get water. Earlier, the fields far away from the first outlet used to get water in 15 to 20 days. Now, because of the association, water reaches the farms which are within 3 kilometer distance within 6 days. Earlier, lots of water was wasted, but now even with this less water, we are able to supply water in the fields located far away. Everyone is satisfied now. Our farmers used to do farm with the help of bullock cart and plow. Then we had 100 bullock carts. Ever since the project has been completed and water has started reaching the field, we have started farming both Kharif and Rabi. We are getting both the crops. Previously, we had 35 tractors. Now we have 70 tractors. This means that the Bawan Thadi project actually raised the standard of living of the farmers.
Giving timely irrigation facilities ensured better yields for farmers.
Earlier, we used to work a lot on the fields and yet got very less yield. It was not possible for us to bear any expenses, and the earnings also were very meager and negligible. From the time we are getting water from the canals, we are able to get more yields from the fields. We get very good yields. Due to this, we are earning a lot of profits also. We can give good education to our children, and farming has made all of this possible for us.
Stepping away from traditional farming, farmers are now moving towards cash crops.
Some people grow orange orchards, some grow potatoes in their fields, some people plant rabi crops and some kharif crops. Some are even growing vegetables such as brinjal, tomato and cabbage. We are getting this kind of vegetables.
Since we started getting water from Bawan Thadi project, our cropping pattern has also improved.
Due to proper water facility, we have adopted modern methods for farming, and we believe that this will also increase our earnings.
With no concern of drought, farmers have now started thinking of a better life and a better future for their families.
Owing to increase the crop yield, we are able to provide good quality education to our children. With more earning, every farmer is able to send our children to higher education.
I would say that since 4-5 years, the world of education has improved a lot. Today, every parent is very well aware. Today, each and every child, be it a girl or a boy, goes to school. Nobody is sitting at home.
Bawan Thadi project was built at a cost of 649.13 crores, and 56 villages in Tumsar Taluka, 16 villages in Mohadi, and 5 villages in Bhandara. Totally 77 villages have benefited from this project. More than 30,000 people have benefited from this project.
We are able to see happy days, and after a long wait, now the Bawan Thadi project is complete, and we will now not face drought or dry conditions. We are living a happy life now.
Due to this project, the village is getting water, and the yield of our crop have improved. Due to this, there have been a change earlier. People had to wander for work and wages. Now it has reduced.
If we look at our data after the completion of the Bawan Thadi dam, it is clear that the yield has increased by nearly 30%. Earlier, once there was a drought and the farmers had to bear the impact for almost 3 years. But after the completion of the project, the farmers are growing crops throughout the year, and this has not only made the farmers debt-free, but along with that, they are also getting extra earnings.
Means Bawan Thadi is the gift of water.